And it's worked, I guess, because it's a train wreck. And so people like to watch train wrecks. And so I guess she's on Fox. I mean, that makes sense. I don't even know what news company she works for. But just silly as hell. The rhetoric that comes out of that chick's mouth, man, is absolutely incredible. But she's this week's Ball Penis winner. I know that much. Back in 3 minutes, the Doug Stewart Show. Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it's at in this great land of ours. My man Smooth at smoothtickets.com, he got them tickets. I'm telling you, boxing, baseball, NBA, NFL, country music concerts, hard rock, hip-hop, theater, Broadway, he's got them all. And if he don't have them, there ain't none. I'm telling you. Smoothtickets.com. Once again, that's smoothtickets.com, or give them a call at 404-374-1150. Once again, that's 404-374-1150. You gotta tell them, though, that I sent you. You gotta tell them that Doug Stewart sent you. Once again, smoothtickets.com. That's smoothtickets.com. Yeah!
The Sleeper Pick, the guy only you believe in. In 1 week fantasy football on DraftKings, he can be the difference. So trust your gut. Trust your numbers. Trust your Uncle Vito if you want. But know this, that sleeper is out there. The question is, who's going to play him? This is DraftKings. Welcome to the big time.
To create your account, click on the banner link on the DougStewartShow.com or the Doug Stewart Show app. There's a storm coming. A firestorm. Get ready to raise your game because watching sports will never be the same. Introducing FireFan. It's a game changer. Finally, a sports app that puts you into the game. You predict the scores, you call the plays in real time while you watch and compete against sports heroes, celebrities, friends, family, or other die-hard fans. The more you call it, the more points you can achieve. Also, be a loyal fan and earn loyalty rewards. Don't miss the hottest app of the year, FireFan. Ignite your passion. Yeah! Yes, sir. Yeah. Register now at firefan.com today. Enter player rewards code TDSS. That's player rewards TDSS. Play the game, fan the fire, earn rewards.
Hey, hello, hello, they know, hello, hello, they know, hello, hello, they know, hello, hello, they know, shout it low, I got flavor, plus you know, the kid got a caper, like 40, don't say one, bankhead, been pulling caper, the way he dropped, would've thought I had a call me treat, like the razor, shout it low, ATL, I'm the mayor, put my gear, be Taylor, every day and then shout it, Mike Rock Taylor, me and them, I got acre, yeah, no more nosy neighbor, give up, all my haters,
Big ups to all my haters. You didn't know your boy Doug Stewart had haters? I got plenty of haters. I've had haters since the second grade. Thank you so much for joining me on the Doug Stewart Show once again. I appreciate it, man. Fantastic, freaky, funny Football Friday. Rest in peace, Shawty Low. Rest in peace to the great Shawty Low. We got to go ahead and get in this Funky Four in the NFL. Let's go ahead and do it right now. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Yes! The Funky Four, biggest games in the NFL this weekend. So says Doug Stewart, man. How about this? The Buffalo Bills on the road taking on the Oakland Raiders. The Raiders. Yeah. The Raiders, man, 9-2. Is off to his best start since the 2000 season and tied with New England Patriots for the best record in the AFC. You know about them. They're one of the big stories of this year as well. Oakland is poised to end its own 13-season playoff drought, which is tied with Cleveland for second longest in the NFL behind Buffalo, 16 years. Think about that. The Buffalo Bills hadn't been to the playoffs in 16 years. Damn! Somebody made a deal with the devil. They went to 4 Super Bowls and lost. Like, it was a bad deal they made with the devil. Hey, devil, can we make some type of deal so you let us go to the Super Bowl? And you didn't cross your T's and dot your I's in the deal. You didn't specifically say that we need to win. And then when you made the deal with the devil, you didn't protect against losing and not going to the playoffs for 16 years in a row. Damn. The Bills, who are 6-5 right now, enter into December with a winning record for the second time in 3 years. But that's just the third time since 1999. Wow, it's been bad in Buffalo for a long, long time. They are currently 9th in the conference standings and 1 game back of the wild card spot. So Buffalo has not won a road game in December while still in the playoff contention since 2004. Third-year quarterback Derek Carr has led 5 fourth-quarter comebacks, most recently in last week's 35-32 victory over the Carolina Panthers, even after breaking or dislocating his finger. Defensive counterback Khalil Mack last week became the first player to record a sack, interception, return for a touchdown, forced fumble, and fumble recovery in the same game. Damn, that boy good. That's game number 4 of my Funky Four. The Buffalo Bills on the road taking on the Oakland Raiders. Game number 3. How about this? The Arizona Cardinals, man. They like to be almost anywhere than in the situation they find themselves in right now. Disappointing 4-6-1 record. They're on the road taking on the Washington Redskins. It's going to be on Fox, 4:25 p.m. Eastern kickoff. They're hosting the Redskins. They are winless in 4 of their last 5 games, and even if they run the table during the next 5 weeks, there's really no assurance of them getting into the playoffs. The Redskins might sit in 3rd place in the NFC East, but at 6-4-1, they presently own the number 6 seed in the conference and are in control of their own destiny. Yeah. Kirk Cousins has been pretty consistent all year long. In back-to-back wins over Minnesota and Green Bay and a close loss to Dallas, he completed 84 of his 116 passes, 72% completion rate. That's damn good. For 1,086 yards with 8 touchdowns and no interceptions. Hey, you got to give it to the man, man. You got to give it to the man, man. Kirk Cousins has been balling out of control, man. You got to give it to him. Yeah. One more loss, however, and Arizona's playoff chances are likely kaput. So that's game number 3 this weekend. Arizona's going to be fighting for their playoff lives as they host the Washington Redskins. Game number 2 in this week's Funky Four, biggest games in the NFL. How about the New York Football Giants taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers? Yeah. There's not many teams in the NFL that are hot as the New York Giants, as I mentioned earlier. The Giants, 8-3, are riding a 6-game winning streak and go on the road for Week 13, the matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers. The last loss for the Giants was October 9th in Green Bay. The Steelers are 3-2 at home, and 2 of the Giants' 3 losses have happened away from New York. The Steelers have lost their last 2 home games as well. They are 2-4 in their last 6 games, and last one at home, ironically, on October 9th to the New York Jets. The Giants offense will be facing a Steelers defense that has allowed only 16 points in the last 2 games. The Steelers averaged 263.9 yards through the air and have scored 24 passing touchdowns. Pittsburgh has the 8th best passing attack in the NFL. Pierre Paul has been a man amongst boys in the last 2 games. He's got 5.5 sacks, 4 tackles for a loss, 6 quarterback hits, 2 forced fumbles, and a fumble recovery for a touchdown for Jason Pierre-Paul once again. The Giants safety Landon Collins is tied for 2nd in the NFL with 5 interceptions. That's game number 2. The Giants taking on the Steelers. Game number 1. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Game number 1 this weekend in my Funky 4. You know what it is. The Atlanta Falcons hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah. Falcons host the Kansas City Chiefs. And the 7-4 Falcons taking on the 8-3 Chiefs once again. Last Sunday night, Andy Reid took a banged-up KC team into Denver and played a real tough matchup, coming away with the wins, 30-27 over the Denver Broncos. What makes this a big Sunday for the Falcons is they hold just a 1-game lead in the NFC South with the surging Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So this is very, very crucial for them. Matt Ryan at quarterback this year for the Falcons is having a prolific year, ranking among the leaders in yards gained, 3rd, points scored, 1st, and offensive touchdowns, 2nd. The Chiefs are ranked number 27 in offensive yards and have scored just 20 offensive touchdowns. Yet somehow they continue to win. They've grabbed 6 of their last 7 games and have posted a 19-4 record in regular postseason games dating back to October of 2015. Atlanta's offensive success has been built into Matt Ryan's great year, 114.3 passer rating with 26 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. Julio Jones balling out of control, 65 catches for 1,140 yards, and Devontae Freeman, 998 offensive yards as a runner. And another factor has been the health of their offensive starters. The same 5 offensive linemen have opened up for every game this year for the Falcons, so they've been healthy on the offensive side of things. Just last week, though, defensively, man, they learned that Desmond Trufant is done with for the year, and they're also going to be without defensive end Adrian Claiborne, so that's not a good thing for the Falcons' defense. Their defense ranks last in the NFL, stopping the passing game, giving up an average of 282 yards per game. The Falcons, given 5 points. The number 1 game this weekend in the NFL is the Falcons taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Yes! You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, and there you have it, the Funky 4 biggest games in the NFL this weekend. Perfect timing once again. Let's get to a break. Yes. Yes, sir. All right, when we get back from the break, I'm just going to read some chat messages, man, in the last segment of today's show. It's a Friday. I'm going to see a high school football game tonight. I'll talk more about that. A college football game tomorrow. Busy weekend for your boy. We'll wrap up today's show coming up next on the Doug Stewart Show. Don't go away. What is ID Life? Well, over the last 18 years, a group of scientists and doctors have been working on the development of a one-of-a-kind nutritional supplement program that takes all the guesswork out of what you need and delivers your truly personalized pharmaceutical-grade nutrition with your name on it directly to your door. Through the integration of thousands of medical and scientific studies, answers you provide to the free assessment, and more than 5,470 algorithms that process the data, ID Nutrition recommends what you need, leaves out what you don't, and blocks things known to the system to have possible adverse effects based on the answers you provide. The result is a program that is revolutionary